Hello!
Hello.
And welcome back. Guess what?
What?
Well, I don't know how to say it.
We are engaged.
Engaged! Woohoo! Oh my gosh. Stop! Oh, I don't like that. Anyways, we're actually traveling right now, so I couldn't film a proper intro, but I wanted to include Andito in the beginning of our video before I go into my actual video. So here he is, in the flesh, my fiancé. Okay, see ya! Say bye.
Bye.
Get the freak out of here, Baho. Hello, everyone. Oh, no. Hello, everyone. I'm so pretentious. I'm so sorry, but this will be the one time I allow myself to be. I'm always pretentious. But welcome back to the universe. It me with a ring. Yes, indeed. It has happened. I'm hot, I'm flushed. I got engaged. Yahoo! I got engaged a week and 4 days ago. April 17th was the day it happened. And I know, I was actually gonna post my room tour. I'm so sorry, but it's gonna come next week. I don't know if people are like, you know, but I thought I would share this news, amazing news about my life. Also, I'm going to recreate the look that I was doing because I pretty much know exactly what I was wearing and talk to you guys about my engagement. So come on, here we go. Be a subscriber today. Boop! Yes! I got engaged to Andito. His real name is Andy. I also want to apologize in advance. This look that I'm about to do, I've already done it like 4 times, but it's my favorite look to do. So what can I do? I gotta be true and honest because this is literally exactly what I did. Now I'm like... Also, look at my nails. Christy actually redid these. They were something else when I got proposed to, but how perfect. Let's just back it up. Like, why am I even engaged, you know? Who are ye? So Andy, who is now my fiancé, and I met in 2015, January in 2015. I remember that because, well, we met at a church retreat. I know, should have been as we're on the Lord, but at the same time, we got 2 of them. So it was going, no, it wasn't. He didn't go to my church, but he went to another church, but somebody had invited them to our church retreat. We met in January and then we started dating the same year in August. So we started dating in 2015 August, and then we've been together for over 5.5 years. So it's been long. We've been together pretty much my entire college journey. Oh fudge, I don't remember if I did this. I'm pretty much doing the same look, but I don't remember completely, okay? Sorry. He was in his master's program at the time, and I was a sophomore in college, and then we started dating, so he finished his master's and then he got into med school my senior year. We have always been not long distance, but distanced. Like, we were never a campus couple, which is like my dream. You know, I thought as soon as I got to college, my goal was not, it was to graduate, but it was find me a good one. Find me a good one at Duke, and you know, we can figure out graduating later. He doesn't even go to Duke. He didn't go to Duke. He went to our like rival school, UNC. But anyways, and he's 4 years older than me, so he didn't go, we weren't even in undergrad. We were never a campus couple. We were never the CC that I wanted to be, you know? We were not used to seeing each other every day, so when he went to med school, it was not that difficult. And that was my senior year of college, so I was just living it up. Now he's graduating med school in 2 weeks, okay? So we had always planned to get married around this time, but of course COVID basically pushed everything back. So now we're, you know, in 2021, and I've been dropping hints, not even dropping hints. I'm messed up. I was just like, I'm freaking ready. You know, and he got into anesthesiology, like he got into a residency program in the area. So I was like, I'm freaking ready to do the thing, you know? I have 2 requirements and that's all you need to do. I really want it to be filmed so that we can keep it forever, and I like to pretty much film everything. And I want it to be a surprise because I love surprises. I really do. But here's the thing is, like, I was making it very difficult to surprise me because anytime anything would happen, I'd just be like, oh, oh. And I was being so annoying, and I know, and I apologize now. I'm very sorry to my friends. Just that's my mindset. And I was like, okay, it's gonna happen maybe May, June, July, August. I knew it was gonna happen this year. It freaking had to have happened this year. I just didn't know when, and I didn't know how, and I was just anticipating, right? He like plans everything, so I was kind of like, oh, weird that you're not planning the most important event of your life, but okay. So anyways, that was my mindset. And then 2 weeks before April 17th, no, it was even before that. It was probably like 3 weeks. He was like, oh, there's an anesthesiology brunch at Duke for the new residents coming in. Can you please go with me? Because significant others are invited. And I was like, oh, because it was at a fancy hotel. And I was like, but I didn't really want to go because I'm not a resident and I don't want to look like a fool and bring his reputation down, you know? So I was like, oh, honey, do I have to go? But he was like, no, you know, like, I need you to go. Like, please, like, can you please go? And I was like, oh, fine. It didn't even come across my mind that why would they have a brunch now when the residents aren't even from this area? They're from all over the country. I think I mentioned that to him and he was like, oh, it's just for the people that are in this area because some people are local. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm so dumb, but I'm so glad I'm so dumb. So then it's just approaching that day, and then come that day, literally told everyone and their sister that I was going to a brunch. I ended up wearing this shirt, which is like, you know, clean and some black kind of wide-legged pants. And Andy was like, earlier on, he was like, let's go a little bit earlier so that we can walk around campus. Andy doesn't even like walking. I always ask him, do you want to go on a walk, honey? And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I can walk by myself and I like walking. But then he suggested that and I was like, okay, you know why I didn't think anything of it? Because it's gonna be his future campus. So I was like, okay, I mean, I guess he just wants to get a feel for the campus. But when you're a resident, you don't even go to, and we walked around the undergrad campus. But here am I was like totally chill with it because I like walking. So I dressed up, we went, and I actually took selfies of myself that day because I thought I looked so fire. I was like, honey, look at my face. Doesn't it look so good? I was so pleased with myself. And he was like, yeah, it looks great. And then I got into the car, still taking pictures of myself because I was like, honey, I look fire today, okay? Your residents will be blown away by how fire your girlfriend looks. And so then we got there early, we walked around, we literally just did a loop around the campus. I'm gonna do my brows and I'm gonna come back because I need to concentrate. This is all I did for the face. All I did was a little bit of bronzer and then so I'm gonna come back with my brows and then complete the story. I just wanted to share with you guys this brow gel that I got from M Cosmetics because I heard some people talking about it and I was like, brow gel is brow gel. You know how I tried the Merit brow gel and I was like, oh, it's fine, but would I go out there and buy it again? I was like, no. This brow gel, I have not tried many. I know the Glossier Brow Wow Hazao is awesome, but this brow gel is phenomenal. I don't know, something about it keeps my brows in place. It coats them so nicely and it just adds more texture and they look more full. I messed up a little bit right here. Don't you think so? Something about it looks more natural and fluffy. Love it, love to see it. Oh man, I don't even remember what I was saying. Andy sometimes he asks me randomly to like take photos of himself. It's infrequent, but it's frequent enough for me to be like, okay, I'll take a, you know, and this is my mindset the whole time. He is here because he's excited about his residency and I am so excited for him too. So we're walking around campus and then we get to the chapel. Oh my gosh, my heart's beating fast thinking about it. We get to the chapel and we go into, there's an arch. And in the arch, he was like, can you take some photos of me and the arch? And I was like, sure, I guess you're gonna update your LinkedIn photo or something, honey. Again, thinking nothing of it. And I was like, I'll use my phone because it's better, right? And he's like, no, just use my phone. And I was like, okay. Still unexpected. Literally, I'm here for brunch, sis. Like, come on, brunch, and that's it. So I take his photo and then he's like, which photo do you like the best? And I was like, duh, freak. Honey, you must be updating your Insta or something. And then he kind of like pulls me closer, but I was like, you know, again, nothing thinking of it. So then he turns the phone like it's so quick that he's like, which photo do you like that? So it's like, I'm here, right? So I'm here and he's like, so he's tilted at an angle and then all of a sudden he turns the angle, you know? And he's like, which photo of me do you like? And I was like, this is so weird, but okay. And then, so I'm swiping, and then it's a photo of him with a sign that says, will you marry me? I saw that and I was like, what? Like, what? Because I had always imagined that even though I asked for a surprise, I'd probably figure it out. So this I was like, I'm going to brunch, sis. Like, what the what? And I saw that photo and I started backing away because I was like, this is a messed up joke. If you're joking, this is messed up. So I'm like looking at this photo and then as I'm like, so I see that photo, and as I'm looking at that photo, he gets down on a knee and pops out this ring like this, holding it up on a knee. And I just back away like 5-10 feet. And I'm like, this is out of this world insane. What is going on? And so for 5 minutes, I'm just like, are you serious? And I start crying. And then I'm crying. He's like, are you gonna say yes? I was like, oh my gosh, yes. And then as this is happening, that's when his friend John, who's a filmmaker, he is out with a camera, and my best friend Hyunji's house, Christy, comes out taking photos. And I'm like, holy guacamole freaking Lord, this is real. This is in real time. So of course I say yes. He gets up and then I hug him. I'm just numur bada, you know, sea of tears. I'm just streaming out on every open hole in my body. I'm shocked beyond compare. It just happened so quickly. So the reason I wanted it to be filmed is because so that I can remember, you know, because I can recount, but I was out of my mind. I just want to relive it every day. So basically that's how it happened, and it was perfect. It was very intimate at a place that is really special to us because we spent so much time at Duke, and he's going back there, and literally my dad went there, I went there, my brother went there. Like it's become a very special place to us, and it just couldn't have been more perfect because I did not see it coming. I was like, there's no brunch, because he sent me the brunch invitation that the school sent out. It was so official. I was absolutely blown out of my mind. So as soon as, you know, he proposed and I said yes, we started to take photos. So then we walked around and we took photos. Christy took them. And then Andy was like, why don't we take some more downtown? And I was like, that's kind of far, but okay. I mean, you only get engaged once, am I right? And then he was like, let's go to this park downtown. There's supposed to be sunflowers. And I was like, honestly, honey, we don't have to do that. You know, this is fine. And he was like, no, I want to take more photos. And I was like, okay, let's take more photos. Hey, Christy, can you go? And then John, he had to leave. So I was like, oh, okay, you know, thank you so much. And so he left. And then Christy was like, okay, why don't we, you know, we can take pictures and then us three can get lunch. And I was like, yeah, perfectly fine. I was still like, I need to tell my mother freaking friends. Like, I need to tell my other bud. And so in the car, I was like, honey, can I call my mom? Can I call my dad? You know, can I call my brother? And Andy was just like, honey, like, yeah. I mean, it's like, calm down, but you're, you know, like, you can talk to everybody later. And I was like, no, I need to tell them right now. Like, how can they not know? So I called my mom and I called my dad, and they both were like, oh my gosh, I'm so, and like, you know, we're really close. So they would be like freaking the F out, you know? But they're like, oh my gosh. My dad was like, oh, you know, I'm so sorry, I'm in a meeting, I need to go. And I was like, oh yeah. My dad's in a church meeting, I can't. And my mom was like, oh, I'm doing something. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. Really? Oh my gosh. And then I was like, oh yeah. You know, everybody was just, it was just so, like, I thought it was so almost random that, oh, of course people are busy, you know, it's totally fine. And then I was like, oh my gosh, honey, I need to tell my friend. And he was like, honey, calm the freak down. Okay, just calm down. It'll be okay. And you can call them and text them after we take our photos. I'm so annoying. Looking back, I'd be so annoyed at myself. And, you know, my friends told me how annoying I was after. We went to the park, and then as we were driving into the park, he gave me a blindfold. He's like, put this on. And I was like, oh, honey, you gonna surprise me 2 times? No way. I had no idea because I thought we were just taking photos downtown. And then he leads me into this open park area. And like, I think I was like registering like, okay, there's gonna be, you know, there's gonna be some people. And, you know, I didn't like, I knew there was gonna be something, obviously, why else would you blindfold me? But I didn't really know what to expect. I opened the blindfold, and all of my very, very, very close, near and dearest friends, my entire family, they were all there, standing in a line. Oh my gosh, it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen in my life. And it was beautiful because it was dedicated to me. They were standing in this beautiful park in downtown Raleigh, and they like parted ways, and it was a picnic. And there was charcuterie, like fancy charcuterie, beautiful picnic blankets, throw pillows, pictures of me and Andy. It was beyond perfect. You know what's crazier, you guys, is the day that I posted my Take Me to a Picnic Please video is the day that he took me to a mother freaking picnic. That's this day. It's so crazy. I posted that video and I was on my way to the picnic of my life. So then that's where John had gone. You know, he said he had to leave early, but he had come early to film like my reaction again there. So then we just had a picnic and I was crying the whole time. Every time I looked at someone, I started crying. We'd take photos and we'd cry, and I just cried all day. And then they had prepared the charcuterie, they had prepared champagne, and they had prepared lunch. Everything that I could have ever imagined and wanted came true, and I am so eternally grateful. I don't even know how he did it. It was the most perfect thing. And I got this bad boy. You know, I've been wanting this one for a hot minute. I don't know anybody that could have done it like him. And I say him, and that's inclusive of all the people that helped, because I know he didn't do it by himself. He's just that thoughtful. What a guy. What a freaking guy. I'm marrying it. And I'm marrying him. How freaking crazy is that? I'm marrying him. But anyways, that's the story. I'm so sorry it was so mumbo jumbo, but I'm gonna put on my eyeliner and stop talking for a second and then come back to show you how I finished this very classic clean look of mine. Being engaged, I did not believe this booty, and it's not like all of a sudden I look at Andy different, but at the same time, there is a security that I already knew was there, but it's like a different, it's like the security was secured. Does that make sense? Because when we were dating, I mean, we were pretty much like, probably gonna marry you, like pretty high chances, you know? But it was like, oh yeah, probably gonna marry you, probably gonna marry you, probably. But now it's like, I'm gonna marry you. I'm gonna. And I literally know the exact day I'm going to. Like, it's not blatantly different, but I feel, I don't know. It's hard to explain. What do I know? I'm so young. I don't know anything. I'm so young, you guys. I'm 24. Love it. Love it. Always wanted to get married young, so that's working out. Last thing are my lips. So I will tell you in a video, I did this Zoom bridal makeup video. I already know what I'm gonna use on my wedding day, but this is what I used for my proposal. And if you're wondering, am I doing my own makeup? I decided yes. For a long time, I was like, no. I want somebody else to do it. But over the years, obviously, I feel like I know my face the best, and I can experiment on my face all year round for free. And I'll tell you, everything costs money in this dang world. So what you can do for free, do it for free. This is pretty much the face that Andito proposed to. I don't know if you want to look at the details of my face, but why not? It's what I always do. It's like pretty clean, right? I really, really, really love this look, and I've already done it so many times, but I'm not sorry. I'm not. So yeah, I hope this was enjoyable. I'm sorry for being so rushed and so like discombobulated, but that's really the emotions that I felt that day. I don't know how much wedding content I want to post. I don't know how to do that, so we'll see. But you guys can pop some. Oh my gosh, and oh my gosh, thank you so much for 3,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh, I hit it a while ago, but I forgot to mention it because it's just been so crazy. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much. 3,000 subscribers. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Thank you, the Universians. There are a good amount of videos of me and Andito, so if you want to snoop around to see how our relationship is, you're more than welcome to. If you guys enjoy them. And yeah, that's it. As always, be nice to your parents. Wear a mask, although restrictions are changing, but still wear one. And I'll see you guys at my room tour next week. I promise.